Hi friends, it's Deanna Williston from Our Catholic Life. I don't know about you, but that kind of sums up my day. I'm out here trying to fit everything in, multitask here at night, and my husband's at the kitchen window making faces at me. That's the kind of day we had. We really did have a super fun Labor Day weekend and got some relaxation in, and then today hit and it was like a dam burst. It was insane. I normally have a multitask Monday, and Holiday Monday, the day after Holiday Monday, are normally crazy, but this took it to like a whole new level. We were both so frazzled all day trying to get everything done. It was just literally insane. And the phone was ringing off the hook. There were telemarketers, there were scammers, there were door-to-door salesmen, UPS men who apparently got lost and came back down the street a couple times. The mail came like 5 hours later than normal. Like, it was so crazy. The neighborhood dogs barked, howled, whatever their particular noises for like an hour this afternoon. It was insane. They were crazy. Everyone was so crazy. And I heard from friends that this is the first day of school for a lot of my friends, not all of them, but a lot of them that are schooling at home, and I'm going to call it schooling at home. It is different than homeschooling. Homeschooling kids, it works so much differently, and the kids are not being prepared to go back to a physical school, so that we don't have to keep that 1 hour, like that same school schedule. We're not doing 5 and 6 hours of schoolwork a day. Kids don't need that in homeschooling. That's not how it works because the education is so individualized. They can normally do it in 2 to 3 hours and then go about their day. But from what I hear, the public and private school students who are schooling at home are trying to keep their same normal 1 hour a class blocks. And so one of the funny ways that is working out is with snacking. I heard kids were sneaking off, like their breaks were like run to the bathroom, grab a snack. And I'll let you know, this is a homeschooling secret that should carry over. Ooh, that might have been like the sign for death. Never mind. This is one that should carry over. It's a snack basket. So have a snack basket in your fridge and one in your closet that your kids can go to. And these are already going to be individually portioned. You don't have to use Ziploc bags. You can use a reusable container. There's no reason you have to use Ziploc bags. And so you're going to have snacks that are crunchy, that are sour, that are salty or cold. And those things are going to help wake up the kids' senses and minds and help them to focus. So those are good things for focus. A good lemon scent, citrus scents are good to keep them up. So if you've got any kind of an air freshener, or you could put some lemon peels in the room or something, those citrus scents also help wake up your senses. Maybe a little glass of lemonade to get them going. But if you're also working from home or have a busy day, have that basket system set up so the kids can go and grab a snack and not interrupt you. And it's not crazy mayhem where they're just like gorging on chocolate or eating cereal all day. Don't want that. Nobody wants that, whether you're homeschooling or schooling at home. Nobody wants that. My husband made fun of me saying I was elitist earlier because he was like, I said somebody was talking about their kids getting all these, one of their new coworkers stealing his lunch from the fridge. And I was like, see, homeschool kid would have made their own lunch and offered to make one for their parent. He's like, are you elitist much? And yes and no. Homeschool kids are used to being at home and doing those things, taking turns who makes lunch and stuff. And that's just not going to occur to a kid who's been going to a brick and mortar school. That's just not going to really probably be in their wheelhouse. It's not to be mean. I'm just saying homeschool kids tend to be like, hey, I'm making sandwiches. You want one too? And that's just something that they're used to doing. Not everyone, but it's very common. Another thing that came up today that in my crazy, frantic day was making me laugh was one of my friends said they really had an hour-long virtual PE class. God bless you, because that cracked me up to no end all day. On one hand, it is an opportunity for the PE teacher to talk about things like healthy snacks, right? To talk about stretching and good posture, which is important, to talk about having walking breaks. Now, the kids are only getting between 3 and 10 minutes between classes, so they're not going to be able to do a whole lot between classes. But maybe they could do some stretches, where you pull your shoulders up and you put your shoulders down, pull your shoulders up. They can do some circles. They can learn about posture. That maybe they have to put a pillow behind their back, to sit at their chair. Maybe they can do a stand-up desk or something where they stand up and sit down 5 times, or, something that they can do that's not too distracting to the teacher. But then we were also thinking about like chair aerobics like seniors do, and like maybe they're stretching to the left, but you'd be like possibly popping your sibling in the nose. A lot of people have their classroom set up right now where it's a long table, right? And they have a line of siblings sitting at laptops, and that could get crazy with the stretches. Or do you suddenly jump up and you're doing jumping jacks and stuff while your brothers and sisters are trying to do their schoolwork and your parents are trying to work in the same room? That could get totally crazy. So I'm kind of excited to see some of the creative ideas that PE teachers came up with. I loved the ones in the last time that they were schooling in the spring. They had like those obstacle courses where kids would draw out in chalk, like on the street or sidewalk, different fun activities to do as you walked around your neighborhood. And that could be a super fun thing. I'd love to see that back. I take the dog for a walk multiple times a day, and that would be something that would just be super fun to do. Kind of like hopscotch, or like do 10 jumping jacks. Write it on the road in chalk, and then everybody can kind of take care and get our fitness back up, right? So there's some things that are going to be pretty exciting opportunity-wise. My dog doesn't think it's opportunity-wise. He's having a blast because we've had some fall-like weather the last couple days. It's still a tiny bit hot, but the air is fall weather air, like it's cold and crisp. Yeah, I know, I just said it was hot, but that crispness is so nice. We live in such a humid state, and that crisp air is just so welcome. He's been running around like a madman in the yard and not wanting to come in, and I don't blame him. And you're probably going to have that with kids and even adults at home. Like, it's calling to us out there. So today, like, I did a whole bunch of gardening, as well as the dog walks, and we played ball in the yard a couple times. We play keep away, where like I growl at him and he runs away. That's like his favorite game. He doesn't bring the ball back. But so many exciting things to do. Other things you can do with exercise. Just today I heard, I'm a secular Franciscan, and we love our Franciscan crown rosary. Well, Soulcore has come out with a 7 Joys of Mary Soulcore exercise. And it's just Deanna doing it. So totally, no need for social distancing. She was doing it by herself, which is probably how most of us would do it at home. But this could be something great if the kids need to relax, or like my husband and I had a cray day. So you have your giant Soulcore rosary in the middle. Normally you do it in a circle with the rosary in the middle, but there's only going to be 1 or 2 people at a time probably doing this. And the video was so lovely. There's very light music in the background. She's leading in the Franciscan crown, so you're actually praying the Our Fathers, the Hail Marys, all that. But when you get to the reflections, friends, it's so beautiful. Soulcore's reflections are always drop dead, gorgeous reflections. They're so deep. They're just lovely. And they have really great visuals on the screen to really help you go into that. As you're struggling through the pain, because it's called Soulcore for a reason, you are going to work on your core muscles. And that's also going to be helping us. Sitting in these chairs all day at our computer, working on our core, is going to be a great exercise for us to do. And so I'm excited. I kind of watched it today to get a feel for it. I have to adapt things. Bad little wristy wrists and arms. Like, I have carpal tunnel and tarsal tunnel. It's awesome. So I can't do a lot of planks and things kind of the way they do them. And I adapt things. So I kind of did a preview of the video today to see how adaptable it was. And I think I can do a pretty good job of it. And I'm very excited to give this a try. So if you've got any great classroom setup you want to share, I don't know if you can put video or pictures in the comments below. If not, go over to our Facebook community, Our Blooming Catholic Life with Deanna Williston, and hopefully you can post them there. But if you've got any great tips or ideas for snacks or stretches, or really anything that's really helping to make either your homeschooling or your schooling at home, or some things might work for both, or even working from home in a corporate job, go ahead and throw it in the comments below and share with everyone. So God bless you all. I will see you hopefully as normal on Friday. Hopefully tomorrow, my first full day back at tutoring goes well. We're going to have 2 math lessons and essay writing is back as well. So, whew, high school student. Very fun. That's why I'm making the video tonight. Oh, yeah, I haven't mentioned it in forever, but if you're liking these videos and you've actually watched it so far, thanks. But also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. God bless, friends. Bye.